Hello.
Welcome to another episode of Superpower Yoga. We're here in sunny Orlando, Florida.
Sunny and cold.
But it's cold. It's unseasonably cold here. It's about 40 degrees
So we're all
Fahrenheit.
snuggled up, which is okay. So we just got back from Asia, flying for like 2 days or something over Japan and Canada and everything, and it's pretty
Coping with jet lag.
crazy to be back.
Yeah.
But so today we're going to focus a little bit on grounding and finding yourself some stability where you are when you have a little bit of flightiness, a little bit of unsettled feeling, which I definitely do after all that traveling and changing of countries and everything. Just is it's challenging just to adjust to those types of things. So
Have some unwinding to do.
hope you can hear okay. It's a little breezy, but let's just start with a little breathing exercise. We'll just close our eyes, find a comfortable seat as you always do, and just start with a simple boxed breathing. So we'll inhale for 4 counts, hold the breath for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, and hold the breath for 4 counts. So it's a really good way to bring your attention to your breath in a measured way that's a little bit more structured than just breathing and thinking about your breathing. So I'll count, you can follow me. So inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue this pattern. I'm going to join in. Inhale. Continuing for a few more cycles. You can use this pattern to just focus on your breath in a measured way, bringing your attention to your breath and just being here where you are in the moment, in your seat, in your body. And just release the breath. Start to breathe in and out of your nose, finding your Ujjayi breath, keeping your eyes closed, and just staying focused on your breath and where you are in the moment. And let's recline. Sorry, I'm going to be a little bit anal about the sound because I'm afraid it's too windy, so forgive me. So, laying down, just feel the support of the ground for a moment on every part of your body, starting with your heels, your calves, thighs, and your rear, your back, spreading out and allowing gravity to just take you, relaxing your muscles and feeling the ground pushing back, holding you where you are. And wherever you are, the ground is there holding you up, supporting you. You can always just tap into that by bringing your attention to the soles of your feet, your toes, your heels touching the ground, and it's always there holding you. Take your right knee into your hands and just move the leg around a little bit, warming up the hip joint. And take the knee into the left hand and gently twist, really gently, just bringing the left knee over the right knee over the left side of the body, just warming up, nice and gentle. Come back to center. Take that knee in your right hand and open the leg to the side, opening the inside of the hip. Again, really gentle, no need to force your leg down to touch the ground. Just open it up, maybe moving back and forth or bobbing your leg to see what it feels like to open a little bit more, but really just starting out here. Bring the leg back to center, a couple more circles, and switch directions, and extend the leg long. Picking up the left leg, bringing it up to a folded position, with your hands grasping your knee, and start to make some circles with the left leg. You can start with small circles, growing a little bit, just doing what feels good, starting to warm up here, really gently. And take your right hand to your left knee and twist, gently twist, bringing the knee across the body to the right hand side. Back to center. Take the knee in your left hand and let it fall open to the left. Nice and gentle. No need to force it. You can let your foot fall and just see where your leg goes. Don't push it down at all. Maybe exploring that space a little bit. And bring the leg back to center. A few more circles. And the other way. Extend the leg long. And just reach up for a big stretch. And come up to sit. Now we'll adjust the legs a little bit differently. Coming into Gomukhasana leg, so you can bring your right leg over your left knee. I'm in a bit of a gully here, but the idea is to match up your knees one over the other. Obviously, this is something you can build to, so whatever feels comfortable for you. Maybe this is okay, ankle to knee, or you can go a little bit farther, and you'll feel a nice stretch on the outer right hip. And from here, let's inhale the arms wide. And exhale, let me think about it. Exhale the left arm under the right, twisting into eagle wrapped arms, and we'll just do some cat-cow here. Inhaling to extend, and exhale, tuck your elbows into the torso, tuck your nose, inhale, extend, exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, back to neutral. Inhale, arms open wide. And exhale, release. Just down center here. Oh, I'm getting warm.
I know.
That's a good thing. So now let's inhale. Oh, just wait for Kayla. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, hands through prayer. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale the right arm down and bring the left hand down your spine. Your left elbow will be behind your head, and maybe you can touch or grab your fingers. This is Gomukhasana. And release and switch the arms. These can be very, very different, one side and the other. As you can see, I'm struggling to grab. I'm not going to force it. Just see how that feels. And let's switch the arms once more. Just flowing. Switch back to the other side. And come back to a neutral position. I'm going to turn back around. And you can bring your legs straight out and just stretch them out. Let's do the other side. Right leg tucks, left leg comes over. And inhale, arms wide. Exhale, right arm underneath left, eagle arms. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bend. Coming into that cat-cow motion. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bend. Once more, inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, come back to neutral. Expand your arms. And just release. Let's inhale, arms overhead, hands to prayer. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, arms overhead. And this time we'll swing the, left arm underneath. Right arm comes to touch. Nope, that's backwards. I'm sorry. We'll start with the other side. This was the side that was more challenging for me. So your right arm is underneath. Left arm comes over your head. Sorry about that. And switch the arms. Oops. And switch the arms. And just flow between these arm positions once more. And come back to a neutral position. And you can stretch your legs out. Whew. You might feel a little bit extreme in your hips, opening up. You can release that earlier if you need. If you did, that's totally fine. So here we are. Let's come to a tabletop. And just do some cat and cow. Inhale. Extending the spine. Exhale. Bend. Push the ground away. Nose to navel. Inhale. Extend. And exhale. Bend. And at your own pace. And we'll come up into downward facing dog. And take our time to settle into this pose, walking the feet back and forth, maybe coming up and settling in. And just settling into the pose. Long spine, hands spread wide, grounding in, feeling the support. You can pick your fingertips up and spread them even wider, feeling every part of your hand surface being supported by the ground and making contact with the earth. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose and step forward. Let's come up into crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Whoa! Exhale, hands down and step back into downward dog. Other side, let's just move and flow nicely. Exhale, knee to nose and Anjaneyasana. And hands down, back to downward dog. Again, right side. Exhale, knee to nose, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Come up, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Crescent lunge. Exhale, twist. Oh, yep. Inhale here. Exhale, hands down. And step back, downward dog. Inhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, twist. Inhale here. Exhale, hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank and lower down all the way to the belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, rise up, high lunge. Whoa. Exhale, hands down, step back, downward dog. Inhale, left leg forward, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Inhale, right leg forward, high lunge. Exhale, twist. Inhale here. Exhale, hands down, step back, downward dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Rise up, high lunge. Exhale, twist. Inhale here. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Couple of breaths. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Rise up, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands down. Step back, downward dog. Inhale, left leg forward, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands down, step back, downward dog. Inhale, forward, lower down, come up, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, open the leg and make some circles. Other way. Square your hips, bring your knee to your nose. Rise up, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, triangle pose. Hold here, just a couple of breaths. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
And on your next exhale, bring the left arm high, bring it down around, wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Walk your hands forward, bending the right front knee, and step back into plank. And move through a flow, lowering down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Make circles with your hip, opening the hip. Woo! It's tough right now for me. It's changing directions. Square your hips, bring your knee to your nose. Exhale, place the foot down, rise up, high lunge. And on your next exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, straighten front leg, triangle pose. I think I'm on a bit of a uneven spot. Exhale your high right arm down and around, wide-legged forward fold to the right-hand side. Often this is the time to take your headstand if you're feeling it. Go for it. I think I'm on a little bit too uneven ground. And walk your hands back to the front, placing both hands outside of your front foot, and step back into plank and move through a flow. Settle into your warrior two. Downward facing dog. I don't know what I'm saying. And let's walk slowly forward to the top of the mat and hang over your legs. Forward fold, gently rocking back and forth, maybe bending your knees a little bit, and slowly moving into that forward fold to deepness, coming with time and with your comfort level. And roll slowly up to stand, one vertebrae on top of the other. Let's take that. I'm just going to step back so it's more visible. Whoa. Let's take that Gomukhasana motion and try it in a standing position. So, ground into your left foot, coming into this balance. Feel the ground supporting you and your foot spreading really wide to accept that support. You can bring your right leg up, wrap it around your left, tucking the toes behind your knee or your calf. If this is really challenging, you can just bring your toes outside of the outer edge of your left foot. Yeah, just let the ground support you and hold you, and it's okay to fall as well. So now we'll take the arms open wide and bring the left arm under the right, bringing your eagle wrapped arms, and just hold in this balance, feeling the support of the ground helping you to balance in this pose. The arms and release your leg, placing the right foot down and settle into Tadasana. Really feel the support now. Widening your feet, maybe lifting your toes up, spreading them wide, feeling the ground supporting you here, whatever ground surface you might be on. Hardwood, your floor, the earth, it's all supporting you. Now ground into the right foot, spreading it wide, lifting the left leg and wrapping it around as we did the other side, maybe just outside of the outer edge of your right foot, but you can wrap it all the way around. Inhale, arms wide, and exhale, right arm underneath the left, wrapping for the eagle arms, Garudasana. Balancing here. The palms meet as much as they can. Maybe you just have them kind of energetically in a line, but if you can, match the palms together. Gently release the arms. Gently release your leg and stand in Tadasana. Shake it off. Shake it off. And I'll turn it over to Kayla.
All right, we're nice and stretched out for the HIIT section. And we're gonna do our usual format of 10 exercises repeated twice on 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. And we'll start. For this, you're gonna need a chair or a step or just an uneven surface. If you don't,
A stool, a workbench.
Any of those things, when I go through, I'll suggest other things to do, but that'll be best suited for this section, just to mix it up a little bit. Okay, but we're gonna start with high knees. So that's an easy one, in 10. And then you're gonna want your chair or stool, or whatever you have available to you. Maybe you have an actual box for box jumps. I don't know.
Maybe you're a really cool CrossFitter.
But the higher, the more challenging, so whatever is good for you. Alright, so about 15 more seconds. And then we're gonna do tricep dips with your chair. If you don't have a chair, just do tricep push-ups.
I'm gonna go forward and you can go back because the ground is stable here.
Okay.
I'll have 2 examples.
I'm gonna go from the side position. Alright, so tricep push-ups, elbows straight back. You can go with straight out legs, like this, more challenging, or bent knees, a little less intense. Whatever you're feeling. And again, if you don't have the chair or elevated object, just do tricep push-ups or tricep push-ups from your knees as an alternative. Again, elbows straight back, try not to splay them out to the side. All right, now power step up. So we're gonna start with your leading with your right, so step up, and then lunge back. Step up, lunge back. If you're on like a hardwood floor, I would suggest putting your chair or stool up against the wall for stability, but we've got nice spongy Florida grass, so it stinks right in.
Okay.
All right, next we're doing pulsing squat jumps. So it's like regular squat jumps. You're just gonna pulse twice. So pulse twice, bring up. Or 3 times. Actually, three seems more natural, right? So pulse 3 times.
Ah.
And then jump up. Woo! It burns. Oh, 10 more seconds. Whew. I'm extra sore. I went on my first jog yesterday, 6 months or something. All right. Oh, power step ups, other side. Leading with your left. seconds. All right, now get onto your butts. We're gonna do boat abs. Whew. So back is flat, and you're just bringing your knees forward, not letting your feet touch the ground. Inhale on the drop.
Yeah, all right.
What?
Yeah, all right.
Come on, this is a yoga move. All right, okay, now this is what I call Bulgarians. Don't know why they're called that, but you're gonna take your chair again, right foot up, and you're just gonna space yourself so that you can bend down. This is gonna be for your glutes. So you're gonna have tight glutes, just lunging up and down. I'm just sick of those glute raises, so this is another way to do it. And again, if you don't have the chair, you're stuck with glute raises. Either from bridge or from plank. Okay, now we're gonna do scorpion push-ups. So get into plank position. So like a regular push-up, but your knee comes up to your elbow. It's really weird to do in this grass. Just a few more seconds. Oh, good job. Those are tough. All right, back to Bulgarians. Opposite side. Knee, left foot up. Try to get your spacing out good. Your foot is kind of barely on, but enough for you to lunge down. You don't want to feel like you're crunched. Okay. What do we got? Star burpee with tuck jump. This is the last one in the sequence. And we do it again. So star burpee, tuck jump. Couple more seconds. Whew. All right, back to the top. High knees. Are we ready?
Yep.
Okay. Whoop. Get those knees up. 10 seconds. Whew. All right, tricep dips. Again. Straight out legs. One more challenge. Keep those elbows straight back. Knees up for a little bit more chill. Not by much. Whew, good job. What's next? Power step ups. Right leg lead. So power step up, plunge back. You're lunging back with that leading foot. Good thing about this grass is that it's so soft. It's really low impact. I suggest if you have hardwood floors, wear shoes for the HIIT section at least. All right, pulsing squat jumps. 3 pulse, jump up. Yikes. 15 more seconds. Whew, it really burns. Just a few more seconds. Whew, okay, power step ups. Other side. Okay. Now we have boat abs. So get on your butt. Into boat. Knees in, flat back. Extend. Whew. All right, back to Bulgarians. Now, if you want to make these more challenging, get into position. Instead of just doing lunges, you can do a little hop. So, like this. For me, I'm just gonna stick to the lunges. Kind of hurts my bare foot, but if you have tennis shoes on, it might be a little bit easier. As well as your glutes being tight the whole time you're doing this, you want to keep a strong core. Will help keep your balance. All right, what's next? Scorpion push-ups, my favorite. Just kidding. Again, if you're going from the knees, just do regular push-ups from the knees. You can't really cheat this one or modify it completely. Let's see if you can. Well, actually, you can. You can do this from your knees. You just raise the other knee. Oh man, I feel pathetic right now. Alright, apologize for that pathetic. Bulgarians other side. Almost done with the HIIT section, y'all. I don't know about you, but it's a challenging day for me. We have some good days, some bad days. We do what we can. Last but not least, star burpees with a tuck jump. Let's do it. Finish out strong. Good job. Take a little break. Catch your breath all the way before starting into the cool down yoga. Get a drink of water. Do whatever you gotta do. Come on. Doesn't have to be super long. Move up.
Okay. Okay, and when you're ready, meet in child's pose. Take your time getting ready, or take your time in child's pose, regaining control of your breath. Lengthening the inhales and exhales until you've regained control. I'm still panting a bit. Let's walk the hands over to the right, stretching the left side body. Walk the hands all the way over to the left, stretching the right side body. Come back to center. Walk your legs back and sort of lay down on your belly. You can plant your elbows under your shoulders and set up for Sphinx pose. I don't know, really have them matched. The distance from your elbow should sort of be the distance of your forearms. And your elbows be right underneath your shoulders and feel a really nice lower back stretch here, extending the back, just relaxing in Sphinx. My toes are cramping. And plant the hands and walk them back a little bit, coming into downward facing dog. Let's raise the right leg high and open it up again. Maybe it feels a little different than before. Notice how your body's feeling, how those hips are feeling. Oh, little cramp spot there. Woo. And square your hips again. Bring your knee to your nose, setting up for pigeon pose with your right leg forward. Grabbing any props that you usually use or that you feel you might need today. Taking your time to set this pose up for your own maximum comfort and enjoyment. This is a sweet pose that we're going to relax into. And begin to walk the hands back. You can, grasping my nose, roll onto your outer right hip and bring the left leg around. Bringing your right foot into the left inner thigh. Wow, get some weird hip cramps. This is Janu Shirsasana. So inhale, arms high, twist the torso towards your extended left leg and fold over the leg. Your body is facing your extended left leg. Slowly roll up. And let's roll back onto that outer right hip, swing the left leg around, planting the hands and coming back into three-legged dog. downward facing dog. We'll do the other side, lifting the left leg high, opening it up, and swirling the hip a little bit, moving around, seeing how that feels. Oh, so different from side to side. This side feels great. The other side I was locking up. Square your hips, bring your left knee to your nose, setting up for pigeon on the left side, grabbing whichever props you might need. Perhaps they're the same or different than on the right side. And taking your time to comfortably settle into pigeon pose with your left leg forward. Slowly come up, moving your hands back, and rolling onto the left hip, swinging the right leg around. Oops, sorry. Kicking your partner gently, and setting up for Janushirshasana towards the right extended leg. So twisting the torso towards that extended leg. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale, fold over your long extended right leg. Back is long. Finding what works for you. Maybe your hands just come to your knee or your thigh or your knee or your calf, your shin that is. Or maybe you can grasp both sides or your entire foot and bend forward. The primary goal is to feel a nice long stretch in the hamstring, a little bit of a twist in the body, and keeping the back long instead of curling all over. Fold with a straight back and then let your head fall. That's enough talking. Roll up to sit. Bring your weight onto your left hip again and swing the right leg back. Pressing up into three-legged dog. And releasing the leg, downward facing dog. Let's walk the legs forward, coming to sit. Extending the legs long in front. And we'll do a forward fold here, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold over the legs. Same concept, long, flat back. And then you can drop your head. But we're not trying to force the body into the deepest fold possible. The idea is to kind of fold from the hips with a long back and then add your head later. Finding a comfortable place for your hands on your thighs is totally fine. On your shins is fine. On your toes is fine. And if you can reach all the way down to the heels over your feet, that's cool too. And slowly roll up to sit. Bringing the feet to touch, Baddha Konasana. And you can just sit here upright. That's totally fine. Bringing your feet nice and close, soles of the feet together. You can kind of hold on to your toes if you like. If you feel like you're comfortable, you can start to lean forward, folding forward a little bit. But it doesn't take much. There's no need to force it. You can really get a nice gentle stretch of the groin in an upright position. Maybe you start to lean forward a little bit. Again, long, flat back. And if you're leaning forward, come back to an upright position and extend the legs long. Let's come into a seated spinal twist. Right foot comes outside of left knee. Maybe you fold that left leg back. Maybe you keep it extended. right arm behind. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, twist to the right. Your hips face forward. Your body starts to twist. Back is long. Maybe twisting more each exhale. Maybe you found your limit and you don't need to force it any further than the benefit you're already getting. And come back to center, gentle counter twist. And come back to center here, extend the legs, just shake them out a little bit. Other side, left foot flat outside the right leg. If you curled your leg back on the other side, do so on this side. If you left it extended, probably keep it extended. Left arm comes behind, inhale, right arm high, exhale, twist to the left. Again, keeping the back long. Twisting as deeply as is comfortable for you. Maybe gazing all the way over the back shoulder. And come back to center. Gentle counter twist. Face forward, legs long. Shake them out. And roll back to lay down. Kayla, you roll that way. I'm going to go the other way. Just for visibility's sake. Let's do a nice bridge. Planting the feet flat on the ground. Slowly work your shoulders underneath until your hands clasp and drive the hips skyward. Feet firmly planted, supporting, the ground supporting your feet here. And the weight in your feet and your shoulders, not your neck. Knees pointing forward as much as possible, toes pointing forward as much as possible. Driving the hips towards the sky. And exhale, release, rolling one vertebrae down after another onto the flat ground. And windshield wiper the legs back and forth. Let's go for another round here. Planting the feet flat, working those shoulder blades underneath the back, and clasping your hands, driving your hips skyward. Bridge pose. Always welcome to go for another round, go for a full wheel. I know I haven't really offered it in the previous classes. Not really there right now in my practice. If you are, go for it. Exhale, release. One vertebrae after another, slowly coming down. Windshield wipering the legs. Place your right ankle on top of left knee and reach your hands through to grab your left thigh, pulling gently. Sort of a reclining pigeon, reclining figure four. And release. We're not going to spend too much time there. Other side, same thing. Left ankle on right knee. Pulling that leg tight. Just feeling the stretch in the outer left hip. And release. Placing the feet flat on the ground. You can sort of work your hips just about 1 to 2 inches to the right. Lift your legs and roll supine twist. There we go. Oh my God. Watch out for the birds. Arms, I like to have it in a cactus, but my one arm is going to knock the microphone, so I'm in a half cactus gazing over my right shoulder. And come back to center. Squeeze your legs in. Slightly work those hips to the left. Same thing. Pick them up Oh, well, feet, you can put your feet, bring them slightly to the right, to the left, sorry. Plant your feet, hips come slightly to the left. Knees come up, knees fall gently to the right. Finally got it. Bring your arms to a T or cactus again, maybe gazing towards the sky, maybe gazing over your left shoulder for a supine twist. Coming back to center, squeeze those legs in, watching out for any birds, physical or metaphorical, that might be coming towards you. Okay, squeeze really tight, and release. Oh, I was gonna maybe do just a real nice, gentle shoulder stand. Whoa, we're on a slant here. So that was maybe an awkward entry to shoulder stand, I apologize. And your shoulders and your elbows forming the support system to come into this inversion, never bringing weight into your neck. Your neck is gently resting on the ground. Enjoying this different perspective, different feeling of being upside down. And you can come into plow if it's in your practice, bringing the feet overhead, toes to touch on the ground. Maybe extending your arms out. Ooh, it's sort of like a forward fold in space. Be careful. It's a demanding pose. Not too much stress on your neck. And slowly come back. As many of you know, fish is the counter pose for that, but I'm on such an odd ground here. I really don't think it's a good time to do it because of the way that your neck and your head take some weight and that sort of odd body position. So I'm going to say if you feel like doing it, take the opportunity to do so. I'm going to skip it. I'm just going to grab my legs, squeeze them tight and roll back and forth gently. Squeezing them in one more time, tucking my head, tight squeeze, and release. Shavasana. Releasing the demands that you're making on your body, allowing the ground to do the work, to hold you up where you are in this moment. Let everything release and relax. Pause if you want to take an extended Shavasana and just be. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Start to breathe a little deeper without any demands on your breath or the timing or the breath control. Just start to lengthen the breath, coming back to the body. Stretch your arms overhead, big stretch. And roll to one side. Eyes can stay closed. Coming up into a comfortable seat. Returning to where we began. Maybe noticing if you feel a little bit more supported, a little bit more grounded. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose and sigh. One more inhale and release. Thanks again for joining us wherever you are. May you be grounded in the moment, wherever you might find yourself. Thanks again for being here, for joining us, for getting yourself out to practice or to work out today. Congratulations, you did it. You've avoided the metaphorical birds that may have plagued your dreams, as they do mine every night.
Like those dinosaur birds?
Like those dinosaur birds that almost got us, but they didn't. Sorry to get silly. Thanks again. Namaste.
Namaste.